what we have here, folks, is a clown. And I'm using that as like wallpaper, backdrop, so I can talk over it and I'm not clowning around. Now, if anyone's looking to move into the Philadelphia area, Germantown section, have I got a place for you? It's called ALDEN Park Apartments, and they got 3 buildings here, and the architecture is beautiful. So they have studio apartments, 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, so forth and so on. They even have penthouse. There's 9 floors in these buildings. And they have all the amenities you could think of. They're all luxury apartments, first of all. You have parking. That's one of the big things. They have plenty of parking. But you could come in. There's a curb line, right where the main building is. That's where I live. You have the offices on the premises. They're in the lobby. You have office for leasing and for renewal there. For anything that you might, any questions that you have. Now the location is ALDEN Park Apartments, 5500 Wissahickon Avenue, Philadelphia, PA 19144. And the phone number 215-844-7900. So if you would be in this area, say you're living around here, or you're living a ways from here, it doesn't matter. You may be living in New York, any place, and you might be thinking of moving to Philadelphia. At least this way you already know a place you can go to, and you should be able to get an apartment here, because they have so many. Of course, with 3 buildings, they're going to have a lot of apartments. That's the only reason you're able to get one, because most people are staying here. I know that. I'm one of the people. I lived 70 years, over 70 years in Philadelphia, in the art museum area, residential. I ran an apartment, through that time period. But here, when I moved here, it was such a change for me. It's like a community here. And I love it more and more all the time here. I just love it here. You can go out, you have if I'm in the main building, the middle building, and there's, you can go out through that building, down the steps and outside. You can also go, if I come off the elevator from my apartment, I go right and I go straight out the door to the parking lot. I go through the parking lot to the street, to Wissahickon Avenue. I can go out that way. I can also come out the elevator, go to the left, or go straight, right where it's going right towards the offices, and make a left there where the mailboxes are. Go through the hallway, take elevator down to the basement and out the door, back out to the street, and also to the package room. So if you get packages, you're going to love this, because as soon as your packages come, they go into they bring it to the package room, they enter a number in, and they put it in a locker, and you'll get notified with that code number. You go there and you punch it in and you get your package. So these are one of the things. There's a lot of things here. I'm just going over all the things so that if anybody's interested in moving here, that this is a nice place. The biggest thing that I like about this place is that lobby. It's big. Anybody that comes here will be impressed no matter what. Like if I'm going to do a business deal, we'll say, or sign insurance or something, I meet the person down there and we sit down and we relax and go over everything, and it's done. They don't have to come into your apartment. So it's one of the good features that I really like about it. And also because the way it's made up, it's just the fact that the offices are downstairs there. I know that's one of the things, that you don't have to go to another place to find the office, or you can do everything here in the building. So keep it all in mind now. Like I said, I'm doing this because I love the place so much, and I want to do what I can to promote the place. Also, if I get a resident, I'm one of the residents. If any resident gets somebody a referral and they move in and sign a lease, they give us $500 check. So, of course, you might not want to do it just to get me a $500 check. But if I get paid, I will give you $250. But if I didn't get paid, I don't owe you $250. Because you'd have probably moved here anyway. But just keep that in mind. If this, you know, I'm doing this, it doesn't say that. I mean, I just contacted the office a few days ago, and they said they still have that deal where if a resident gets a referral here and they sign a lease, that the resident gets a $500 check. Now, I'm going by that, but if, you know, in order for me to give you $250, I got to get the $500. If I don't get it for some whatever reason, don't be saying I owe you. So keep that in mind. First thing, that you want to come here anyway. You're going to like it. That's probably not going to be the main thing you're going to come here to get $250 from me. I'm just saying it would be a nice like bonus. You could use it just like I can use it. So if you sign up here for one of the apartments, make sure you give my name, Frank Leeper, Leeper, apartment 311B, and tell them that I referred you here. You know, I'm doing it now more than if I saw you in person. You can make sure you tell them everything. Then also let me know that you signed up, so I know, you know, that you did, so I can contact them to verify it. You know, so that they give me. As soon as I get paid, I will give you $250. So you get $250 and I get $250, and Alden Park gets a new tenant. So I think it's a win-win. But you know, I don't want to get in trouble for this. You know, I can say regardless of that, I would recommend you this place anyway, because I love this place, and I'm probably one of the main people in this building that love it the most. I mean, even though I don't drive, but if I did, I would love it more because I won't have to worry about my car. You got secured parking here, parking lots. And again, you don't have to worry about getting tickets or nothing like that. So keep it in mind. Now, again, like I said, it's in the Philadelphia Germantown section, and it's an historical building. I mean, I'm really, I'm proud to live here, you know. Grace Kelly did live here back in the day. And they have a dog park. It's just a nice setup. It's just beautiful. So keep that in mind. What you can do is, like I said, the thing is, I would take a tour. You know, may as well take a tour. It's nothing. You just give them a call. They have the phone's on all the time, even after business hours, so you can leave messages. You can, you know, I would call on the weekday, so you could get a hold of someone and make a tour. And so when you come here, you'll see how much it really is. You know, I could tell you pretty much everything. They have a laundry on the premises. They have a wash and fold service where you contact them. They pick up the clothes. They bring them back all clean and washed. That might be because some people like that. I know I like it because if you are busy and all, you just want to have your clothes ready to go. You know, you don't want to be bothered washing them. You know, you're busy, so you can enjoy. That's like a luxury too, to have that. You know, but again, I would, you know, contact them if you're interested. You can go online and look up Alden Apartments, Alden Park Apartments, and put in 19144 zip. So it'll come right up. There's going to be a lot of different sections. You know, you can look up what the apartments that are available at this time. You can look up the pictures. They have plenty of pictures of the place, the swimming pool and everything. So it might be a nice change for somebody. And if someone was thinking of moving to Philadelphia anyway, from anywhere else, you know, it could be anywhere, but you don't really know exactly, you know, where you could go, and this would be a place that would be good if it's reasonable and all. And they have, like I said, they have a lot of apartments. They have a penthouse even. So this is one of the things you should think about. And like I like it myself because once I've found everything out, like I'm on the 3rd floor. I come down and get off the elevator, and if I go to my right out the side door, I go through the parking lot and right to the street. And I can, if I'm going that way. Then if I come out the elevator and I go straight through the hall, straight ahead, there's the locked mailboxes, and the lobby's right there, and then you make a left and go through the hallway, out the side door, and you can go to the package room or back out to the street. This way, you don't have any steps. And plus, there is doctors right across the street. If you if you want to go to the doctor, there's a nice doctor's office. I've been going there now for about 2 years, and I really like it there. It's easy, just go in, sign up, and you can have your doctor too. For me, it's great because I don't have to drive or nothing. I just go right out there, make my appointment. They have a heart doctor there as well as the family doctor. I have all my tests and all done there. This way, I have my medical records there. So keep that in mind if you're worried about that too. You won't have to be finding that. It's already there. So I'm just doing this now. You can hear what I have to say. I don't want to do this to have any conflict of interest here. I'm trying to, I think, promote the place because I like the place. You're hearing it from someone who's been living here that really loves this place. I will think I could find any place like this no matter what, anywhere. Because I was looking before when I had to move. And I couldn't find a place in the art museum section. I just couldn't find it, in the time period that I had. So I checked up here. And wow, when I called here and I talked to the leasing agent, I told her my situation. She said, no, I knew they had 5 apartments at the time. And she said, I'll hold one for you. I couldn't believe that without knowing me or nothing, without showing ID or anything else. So then I did the application over the phone. They didn't even charge me an application fee. I don't know how it is now. So the application was approved right away. She let me know. And she told me when did I want to move in. I gave the move-in date. It was March 28th. And that's 4 days. So she charged me for 4 days. So I needed, for the 4 days in March, I needed the security deposit and the first month's rent were the same. I don't know how it's going to be now. So I got the total, the upfront money. My lawyer sent it here. And I came in afterward the same day. And I signed all the leases. And they gave me the keys and all. And showed me around, gave me a tour. And that was about it. I went back home. And I got the truck. It did take me 3 trips, but because I had a lot more things than I realized, and I had the small truck. And once I got in, they didn't even bother me. About a week later, the leasing agency contacted me, says, Frank, I need to see your ID. I said, no problem. And, some other paperwork she asked for. But I mean, after all that, I was able to come here just like that. Sight unseen, I got this place. That's how much, I like it so much for that. They treated me, so nice here. It makes me, I choke up thinking about it. How much the way they treated me. And they still are. So if anybody's looking to find a nice place to live and to call your home, I would definitely check it out. So I'm just going to go over this real quick. It's ALDEN Park Apartments. And they're located at 5500 Wissahickon Avenue, Philadelphia, PA 19144. And the phone number is 215-844-7900. So now make sure if you do come here and you do sign up an apartment, you say you was referred by Frank Leeper, Leeper, apartment 311B. Now, if you don't have to say nothing about the 500 or the 250. If you're not interested, in doing that, don't do it. Don't bother. Don't say, I referred, and that's it. But if you do sign up, if you can let me know, I'm going to put my email address in the description here. So you can email me and let me know that Frank, I signed up there within your building, and let me know what apartment, your name and everything, and I'll contact the office and see if then they give me the $500 check. I'll give you a check for $250. If not, I don't want to, create any conflict of interest with you or the building, But again, I thank you for your time, and maybe we'll become neighbors real soon. Bye for now.